Hey, what's up, everybody? I hope you're having a great day. We're going to tap into episode 2 of me playing Pokemon Fire Red. So this is going to be Pokemon Fire Red, episode 2 from Sigma to Stigma. This is my backup channel where I post content for gaming and reaction videos. And I'm going to learn how to go live eventually, and I'll go live and talk to y'all, and we can upload the lives when they're done. So let's tap into this video game. I grew up playing this game a lot as a kid, and I turned the volume down now just so I can talk to you for a little bit. But we're going to pick up where we left off. As you can see, player, it says Sigma, 56 minutes, so we've been playing for an hour basically. It says we have 8 Pokemon on our Pokedex, but that includes like evolution, so things like that. Like if I have a Pikachu and it evolves into Raichu, it will add one more, even though it's just that one Pikachu became a one Raichu. So remember that, but that's not that important. Anyways, I grew up playing this game my whole life. Oh, badges. We're going to continue. 0 badges. Here's the thing is I plan on getting the first badge in this episode. So let's check this out, all right? I'm going to turn the volume up a little. We must check out the Pokedex. Charmander's at 14. Now, you could usually take this route where you raise a Mankey to be pretty strong, or even like level 12 to 15, and you get him, hopefully he knows like Karate Chop or Low Kick, and those fighting moves beat the Rock type, which is Brock, the first gym leader. But I don't want to do that because in this new version, Fire Red and Leaf Green, if you have Charmander, once you have him evolve into Charmeleon, he learns something called like Metal Claw or something like that, and you can defeat rock types with that move alone. So I think I only need these backups to switch to them so that I can switch back when they get killed, and then I can send Charmander out and he'll have the first attack, because if he's at a higher level. So this is how you do it. It's kind of like a cheat code in a way, like you're cheating to win. It's not cheating, it's just like coming up with a strategy, because these other 5 Pokemon are like sacrificial pawns for me right now, okay? There's also something called a Nuzlocke, which is when they make this game, which is easy. They make it very difficult and stressful. I'll do that one day, probably on a live stream where we'll start doing that. That would be great. I've never done a Nuzlocke, so it would be interesting to try it. But as you can see, my Charmander's at level 14, okay? So because he's at level 14, I want to get him to level 16. I could go to the right, but I don't think you can do that until after you beat Brock. So for now, I'm going back to Viridian Forest, right down here to the south. And that way, we will raise Charmander from level 14 to 15, 15 to 16. At 16, he will evolve into Charmeleon. I will allow him to. Some people would recommend that you don't do that. That you just you let if you keep refusing to evolve him, he'll learn Flamethrower at an earlier level. But even if you allow him to go to Charmeleon, I think he learns Flamethrower at level 31. So that's fine. Just let him go to Charmeleon right away, because that way his hit points and all his stats go up every time a Pokemon evolves. And if you keep denying the evolution, you're actually making it so when he does evolve, you're going to have lower stats. Just let him evolve when he's supposed to. At first, you may not even think of it. Then when you first think of it, you might go, oh, I'm going to stop him. That way I'll just learn Flamethrower earlier. But then you're going to come full circle around to it again, realizing it's fine. You should just let him evolve. Because those numbers, those stats are very important when it comes to making it so that you can destroy Pokemon in 1 or 2 hits instead of like 5 or more. Watch this. And obviously I have, oh, he already learned Metal Claw. Okay, never mind. Okay, so I already know it. I'm going to wait till I evolve though, because a Charmeleon can beat an Onix a lot easier than a Charmander can. So I'm sorry for the next 10 minutes, but I'm going to do something called grinding it out, where I just grind. I'm grinding my Charmander to evolve. In this instance, the more that we find Metapod and the more that we find Kakuna, it will be better, because they are stage 2 out of 3 Pokemon. This Weedle is a stage 1 out of 3. It does not give you that many experience points, but his evolved version and Caterpie's evolved version will give you much more. gotta look out for getting poisoned by the Weedles, but once I'm at a high enough level, I make them faint in one attack, so it's fine. So I have nothing to really fear right now. This is when it does get a little easier for me right now. If you can get your main Pokemon who you start with out of the 3 options, if you can get them to always be at a pretty good level, like a couple levels ahead of where you should be at, you're probably going to have nothing to worry about when it comes to this video game. Because that's a very good thing to do. Is like, okay, if these wild Pokemon are 5 to 7, and I'm at level 15 plus, then I'm like triple the level. That's amazing. I'm going to run game on these people. But if you don't train and grind out, which I know it's kind of like boring and arduous and repetitive, but you got to grind in these games, in these role-playing games, you've got to grind it out and just be patient. It would be boring as hell if I was just grinding them out from 14 to 16, so that's why I'm starting to think like, hey, I'll talk to you along my journey, you know? But I'd love to hear in the comment section, which is going to be dead for a while because I just started this channel. But if you're watching this in the future, when I have more views and subscribers, yeah, I'd love to hear your thoughts down in the comment section. Anything Pokemon related, you know? Did you grow up playing these types of games? Because I did. Now, I was born November 27th, 1990, and because of that, I grew up playing Pokemon Red and Pokemon Blue. Then they came out with something called Pokemon Yellow, where you don't get to choose from the starting 3. You just start with the Pikachu, just like Ash Ketchum. So you basically are Ash Ketchum in that game. And my cousin Freddie loved Pokemon Yellow. He owned it. I never bought it because I had Red and Blue. I had no need for Yellow. But my cousin was very interested in it, and he said it was great. It was a little different. They changed some things up, but for the most part, I mean, you get what you pay for. It's very similar. As far as like the bosses and everything, like, or the gym leaders, I should say. But you know, these games are great. You know, I can't help but reminisce and feel young and feel like a little kid when I play this because it brings me back to my initial moment growing up playing this, getting to know it. Now, we were even into the card game. I was into collecting the cards, but I even played the card game with my cousins and with my friends, my local friends at the time who also lived where I grew up. And we would get our own deck, and maybe I'd build a fire and water deck, half fire, half water for the most part, and then they'd do another 2, and then we'd do themed decks, and we would fight each other, and whoever wins, whatever. Maybe sometimes we'd put one of our cards up, so if I won, I would take one of your cards, or vice versa. But that's how it actually went. The real game was you put down 6 cards face down, and every time somebody wins, like if you beat me, then you get to choose one of those cards, and then you use that card in your deck, or you could play for keeps where you keep each of those cards. Those cards would not be at random though, because you don't want to give a shiny Charizard away to somebody just because they beat you in a battle. Like, you would never do that ever, right? So there would be dumb, silly cards like that you could go without, like trainers or extra energy cards, and it would just make it a little more interesting. The game would become more interesting because now you're playing for stakes, and I don't mean the thing you eat. I meant like STAKES. Stakes, like certain things that you're gambling for. You know, if I win, then I get this from you, and if you win, you get this from me. And it made it more fun, you know? I guess that was our real introduction to gambling in a way, indirectly. Pokemon, you know? But I hate how some people try to say, oh, Pokemon's demonic because it's pocket monsters. Like, bro, you lost me with that. Like, me personally, I'm Catholic, Christian, you know? I don't see any demonic stuff. This is a great game for kids. Even when you get older, you can continue to enjoy this game. As you can see, I'm playing it right now. And I beat this game over 100 times, probably literally, or like 50 at least. So I'm used to it. And I've never recorded myself playing it, so here's the first time for everything. I was going to go with Squirtle just to show you how skilled I am if I start the game with Squirtle, but I'm okay. Ooh, Pikachu. So I started with Charmander, my other favorite. Squirtle and Charmander are my go-tos. I never choose Bulbasaur. I've done it before just to prove to myself I could do it, but that's about it. Now, here's the thing. I already own a Pikachu, but Pikachu's only at level 3. This is a level 5. It's easier to raise because 2 levels are already gained. and they can only go up to 99 and max out here, I'm pretty sure. So that's how it was the original game, right? 99 or 100. I'm pretty sure 99, because 100 would mean you can go all the way up to 999 because it's introducing that third digit. But anyways, watch this. I already own a Pikachu, but I have a feeling this is going to be the Pikachu I actually use in the game. Save right there, right? Make sure that the save's there. It is. So the next thing, we're going to try to hit him with something a little weaker. Remember, my goal here is not to defeat him, it's to capture him. Woo! They made it so easy. I just hope I don't get paralyzed right here. No paralysis. Yet again, save the game just in case, because I don't want to be wasting Pokeballs. Go over to the Pokeballs. No Great Balls yet, just straight Pokeballs. And you capture them. This is probably going to work. No! What are you doing to me? So anyways, glad I did that. Load. Haha. Oh, I'm bringing it back like it never happened. Now watch this. Potion. Oh, your boy is zoning out. Pokeball. Let's go. You are mine, Pikachu. This is Pikachu's way of saying, I know you already own me, but I don't want you to own this one. Not anymore. And as you can see, it worked this time. It's a randomizer every time you throw a ball, and the randomizer increases or decreases based on the hit points it has, based on the rarity of the Pokemon and like its prestige. And so the hit points, the prestige, and whether or not it's like poison, paralyzed, asleep, burned, confused even might help. I don't know. Give a nickname to the captured Pikachu? No nicknames here. Pikachu is transferred. I need you to understand, I am going to end up using that Pikachu instead of the level 3 one. And I really didn't even know you could find a Pikachu there. I thought it was at the beginning of this part in there. I knew there were 2 areas in Viridian Forest where you could find a Pikachu and capture it. But yeah. Remember, this episode's a little different. It's going to be a lot of grinding, you know, because I plan on evolving my Charmander right now. So, by the end of this video, you will see what a Charmeleon can do. Weedle. Ember again. We're going to just burn right through it, you know. There's a way to speed up the gameplay, too. I'm pretty sure you can put speed times 1.5 or times 2. Even times 3 or 5 maybe, who knows. But the good news is that we're about to actually go from 14 to 15, and then all we have to do after that is go 15 to 16. And I was thinking of grinding them out separately, and then recording myself when I fight the gym leader, but that will take away from the fact that you can watch me play the game from the very start to the very finish. And that's the point of me recording. It's not just for clips to get shorts or the funniest moments or, oh, I can't believe my guy didn't die, I'm so lucky, or whatever. It's not for that. It's for the long grind, okay? That's what I'm aiming for right here. We're gonna see what's going on. If I go along the side, sometimes I increase the chances of Metapod and Kakuna. As you can see, it's not all the time. I just ran into a Weedle, so. Ember attack. Bro, I need something. Oh, that's great. I feel way better. Watch this. One more battle. And, yep, as you can probably tell, that's it. 15. One more. You can use things called rare candies, but it takes the fun out of the game if you abuse them. Like, you could do a cheat for a bunch of rare candies. Yes, I need more Kakunas. Kakuna, if I beat him, I get more experience points. What? It's more than if I fought a Weedle. And therein lies the difference. way, that's a Dragon Ball Z hat I'm wearing. Haha. It's just backwards, so you don't see it much. I might go to level 15 and a half and then go to Brock. Because when you fight the gym trainers prior to him, you gain a lot of experience points. Enough that you could probably gain another level. Remember, my goal isn't to fight all of them as a Charmeleon, just Brock. So there's 2 people you fight, I think, in the beginning, and that'll help you to gain a level. I don't think I could go from the beginning of 15 to the beginning of 16, but I could definitely go from 15 and a half to 16, or even 15 and a third to 16. So let me do a couple more battles, and then we'll go check it out. Let's see, because it will bring us up, and even if we're a little short, then we just come back here. My goal, though, my secret goal is to avoid all of that, which is going to be a great thing. Our goal is to avoid all of it. It's mumbo jumbo, dude. So we'll see where the heck we're at, ladies and gentlemen, rather. Let's do 3 more battles, okay? And then we'll go over to the rest. That's when we'll be able to find out what's going on in theory, you know? Caterpie. Level 4 Weedle Nail. No problem. 6 embers left, so we gotta heal him also. You're gonna notice a lot of times I'm going to heal my Pokemon, not because they're hurt, but because their PP is low. I know that sounds crazy, but their I think power points or something. HP is health points, right? But PP, maybe power points, how many times you can use the move, which is your power. Your move is your power in this game, your various moves. So here's the thing, dude, is PP is like, it might say 15 out of 15, and that means you can use that move 15 times. But when it says 1 out of 15, that means you can only use it 1 more time. When it says 0 out of 15, it means you're all out of it. You can't use the move anymore. So before that happens, or when that happens, you've got to get to a place where you can heal, or unfortunately you'll have to use things like elixir or whatever they are. There's these items that you can get that heal it, that rejuvenate it. See this one, Ember, 5 out of 25. I can use Ember 5 more times until I have to go and renew it at a Pokemon Center, a Poke Center. It's like you're healing your Pokemon, but healing is not limited to that green bar known as the health bar. It's more than that. Just for those of you who aren't privy about this Pokemon game, you know? Just trying to kind of teach you as I go along. I'm treating it as if maybe a potential viewer might be like my mom, for example. My mom doesn't know Pokemon as much as I do. So I'm explaining it to somebody who would be an outsider. Caterpie level 5, nail, yet again. 4 left. Dude, and we are at level 15 and a half now, by the way. This will take us to over 15 and a half, I think. But, yeah, or right around there. Alright, let's see if we can do it now. I'm feeling confident. Here it goes. Here we go. Oh, did you want to heal? Yes, I did. Yes, I did. We did it! We healed! Yeah, go us! Alright, thank you for waiting. We've restored your Pokemon to full health. We hope to see you again. I know everything by heart. Oh, here goes nothing, baby girl. Hiya, you want to dream big? Okay, whatever. Alright, bro, we don't care about his silly knowledge. It's only one! Oh, this might not work. Oh, no. You guys, this might not work. I always thought it was 2 people. It's 1 for the first trainer, 2 for the second or something. It would make sense. 1, 2, 3, each one gets more. But the 4th gym leader is more than 4. It's like 6 or 7 that you have to beat. Erica, the gym leader. Alright, a level 10 Geodude. This will gauge where we're at, because we're going to fight somebody like that, then we're going to fight Onyx, whose defense is just way higher. So let's see if we can even do this, you know? I'm going to switch Metal Claw for now, just so it's easier to choose. Metal Claw. I hope this does something. Okay, 2 hits could beat him. Okay. And he took 5 hit points from me. A little less than 180, because I have 41 hit points, not 40. Oh, he's still alive? Oh no, okay, good. Charmander got 183. Oh, we're gonna do it. Sandshrews a little different. Thank God that Brock doesn't have it. Let me show you what I mean by this, okay? All of a sudden the Metal Claw is not going to be super effective because he's a ground type, not a rock. So when you find the Sandshrew, Ember might even be better. We'll find out right now. Watch this. Ember. Yep, Ember does way more. If I did 2 Embers, the battle would have been over by now. But instead, this lucky Sandshrew has literally 1 hit point left. Anything would beat him. Watch. I'm just going to prove it. Scratch, one of the weakest things to a ground or rock type and shit. It didn't even say not very effective. So I guess it's regular damage. But a rock type, normal moves don't do normal moves against the rock type. But watch this. Charmander grew to level 16 from 15 to 16. Attack +1, defense +2, special attack and defense 1 each, speed +1, max hit points +2. And then it shows after they added all the new ones up. There are my newfound stats, right there. So watch this exciting part though. Player defeated Camper Liam. Darn, light years isn't time. It measures distance. Okay, buddy. Stigma the Stigma got 220 for winning. Watch this. What? Charmander is evolving. Now if you hit the B button a bunch, you can stop it. I don't want to stop it. Charmander! Where you going, buddy? Ooh, you're starting to look like a Charmeleon. Could you become a Charmeleon? Who knows? I know. We knows. Nose into my nose. Congratulations, your Charmander evolved into Charmeleon. Woo, that's badass. And because he evolved from a Charmander to a Charmeleon, his stats go up even more. So all those new stats that showed from 15 to 16, that's great and all. But if I screenshotted that and then I let him evolve, and then I looked at the new ones, you would see a difference. So this is why I let him evolve. Now we're going to go heal. We want our Pokemon at full health. We want our Pokemon at full power points, or whatever they're called, PP. It might not mean power points, points towards power. That might mean something else. But alright, we're gonna go, and the next thing is obviously to heal up real quick. So I hope y'all are doing good. I hope you're just chilling out, vibing, you know. Clearly, if you're watching this video, you're just trying to have a relaxing day. And I'm glad and grateful that you clicked on the video, that you wish to know more about me and my life. That's a very cool thing, you know. I'm humbled by that, you know, because I'm not going to get many views. I'm just starting off here. This is like a mystery channel so far. And I just knew that this was different content compared to my main channel. And I got sick of posting like all different things on one channel. It was just messy. So this is just for gaming, for reactions, for going live. And then if you want a more personal thing about me and the messages I wish to actually get out to the world, you should check out Joshua Dutczak on YouTube, my main channel. And you won't see me in this little square box. I will take up the whole screen. Before we fight, let's do this real quick. Let me move that so you can see it. Save. Yes, I'd like to save the game. Would you like to overwrite? Yes, but of course. Currently saving, don't turn off. Never turn off or try to close it when it's saving. It could potentially corrupt your file or files. Now watch this part. You can also save this way. So I save over that. Save on file number 2 as well, even though it says slot 1. Then double check. Yep, both of those have the picture of where I am. That means that it's saved correctly. Now, let's try to beat Brock. You guys ready? If I lose my first match, I'm not taking it out. You guys can laugh at me. Yeah, we're not supposed to lose. Even if you select Charmander. Bulbasaur, you beat the first and second gym leader with just Bulbasaur. Squirtle, you can beat the first gym leader with Squirtle. And maybe beat the second one, because water versus water. It all depends on who's stronger and who knows other moves other than water. But Charmander is weak against rock and weak against water, so it's hard. But you can get through by using Metal Claw, and then the second gym leader you can beat by having a Pikachu, which I'm going to wait. Pikachu will beat Misty so easily. Thundershock, Thunderbolt, forget about it. Geodude level 12 instead of level 10. You have to remember though, I was fighting as a level 15 Charmander, I think, right? And now we're 16 Charmeleon, so that should balance the scale. So let's check this out. Metal Claw, I attack first because I'm faster. I am an evolved form. Still half health. Those 2 hits will win. My attack rose. This is good. I didn't know it did that. See, his defense rose, but that balanced it out. Since his defense went up by +1, but my attack went up by +1, and that negates everything. I'm sorry that slowed it down because the YouTube thing popped up. Watch this. Metal Claw again. It's all over, dude. At least for his Geodude. Let's turn the volume up. Let's get in the mode. In the mood. Yes. Oh, another level would have been good. Okay. Will Stigma change? Not this time. I can show you some potential strategies that I like to use. This is in case things go south. Watch this. Save. I'm going to go down this one. Just so that it's not both. Because you could either restart the whole fight or restart from there. So watch this. Metal Claw. You might need 3 or 4 of these. It's not going to be as effective. Oh, you only need 2 of them. Wow, this is a joke. And he missed. This is a joke. Save again, because you're not going to get that lucky again. Where you hit him like that and then he misses. Watch this. Save to slot 1 again. It's over. It's over. Flawless victory. I didn't get hit once. 49 out of 49. Wow. And this, if you start with the Charmander, my friend, you can find a way around it, as you can see. Oh, don't start with Charmander, you're setting yourself up for failure. Really? Because that's the hardest point to get by starting with Charmander. You get through this point that we just got past, ladies and gentlemen, and you're going to be golden. Look, Charmeleon grew to level 17. Now he's not playing. Look, attack +2. A lot of them are +2 now instead of +1. I wonder if that's because he's a stage 2 out of 3 now. He was a 1 out of 3, and he was gaining +1 mostly. Now he's a stage 2 out of 3, and he's gaining 2. And I wonder if we get to stage 3 out of 3, which makes him a Charizard, every time most of this stuff will add by +3. So it's mirroring the stage of evolution that they are at. That's how I think they do it. I didn't know that till right now. Look, 2, 2, 1, 2, 2, 2. The only one that was only +1 instead of 2 was defense. That's okay. Watch this. 31 attack. Okay, cool. And you can see everything is teetering. It's starting to get into the 30s. You do have ones like 27 and 28, but the other ones are all ranked. So let's keep going, okay? Player defeated leader Brock. I took you for granted, and so I lost. That's why. Oh, I'm sure it wasn't because my Metal Claw, because I grinded it out. Yeah. As proof of your victory, I confer on you this. The official Pokemon League Boulder Badge. Stigma received the Boulder Badge from Brock. Yeah. Just having the Boulder Badge makes your Pokemon more powerful. It also enables the use of the move Flash outside of battle. Come on, Ash. Of course, a Pokemon must know the move Flash to use it. Sigma got 1,400 pesos, 1,400 rupees, 1,400 shekels for winning. Boy, baby, shekels. Wait, take this with you, Sigma. Sigma received TM39 from Brock. What's that? Technical machine, yes, TM. Contains a technique for Pokemon. Using a TM teaches the move it contains to a Pokemon. A TM is good for only one use, so you use it and it's done. So when you use one, pick the Pokemon carefully. Anyways, TM39 contains Rock Tomb, a rock move. Rock moves are great to use against flying types, but I usually just stick with electricity. I don't use a rock type and I don't use grass. Because instead of rock, I use electricity to beat flying. You can say sometimes rock can beat fire too, I think, but you can just use water to beat fire. So therefore I don't use rock, I don't use flying, I don't use grass. Those are usually the three, or there's more, that I don't like using that much, because there's other ways that you could beat those other types, okay? Everybody's different. Everybody got their own technique. Some people like raising Pidgey, Pidgeotto, Pidgeot. Me, I think that's a waste because I think it's half flying and half normal. I don't like either of those. You know what I mean? You'll see who I'm going to build. I don't even know who I'm going to build yet, but it's probably going to look similar to what I usually do. You know? Alright, Facebook. Okay. It hurls boulders at the foe and lowers its speed. There are all kinds of trainers in this huge world of ours. You appear to be very gifted as a Pokemon trainer, so let me make a suggestion. Go to the gym in Cerulean next, and test your abilities. That's what I'll do. And how does one get to Cerulean City from here? Let us show you. And look at this gentleman. Just as I thought, you're Pokemon champ material. That's right. Because I beat this game a gajillion times, that's why. Don't talk to this lady. She'll say, have you checked out the museum? Yeah, bro, I'm all set. But come back later to get the old Amber. I'm pretty sure at this point I don't need to go back to the Viridian Forest. I've already caught who I need to catch. My next thing is to grind out Pikachu, okay? I'm going to do that leading up to Mount Moon, and then in Mount Moon maybe a little bit. But, yeah, as well. But by the time I get to Mount Moon, Pikachu's already going to be at level 10 instead of 5, I think. Ooh, speaking of, oy vey, I almost forgot, everybody. I don't want this Pikachu. I want the level 5 Pikachu. I think they're both male, so that's good, because I don't want a female Pikachu. I'm not sexist or anything, but I'd rather have a male. Watch. Male Charmeleon, male Pikachu, male Mankey, female Spearow, female Caterpie, female Pidgey. Ha! The only 3 that I was going to use are the males. That's funny. And the 3 that are just taking up space are the females. Sounds familiar. I'm kidding, I'm kidding. I love my woman. All the women out there, you're freaking great. The only reason I exist is because women can give birth. So, woo! But then also the only reason I exist is because men and women, both. It's both. So stop this separation, this idea of we must embrace one and hate the other because that's who we are. No, don't do that. Watch this one anyways. Store Pikachu at level 3. Withdraw Pikachu at level 5. There's a level 5. There's a level 3. They're both male. Withdraw. Thank you. A Weedle. Now here's the thing. I'm getting rid of Spearow because I need to take out a Weedle. The whole point is I gotta make my Pokedex more complete, right? Because then you can get good things along the way by talking to Professor Oak's aides, the AIDS. They're like people who help Professor Oak. They're like sub-professors in a way, right? If you will. And here's the thing, when you talk to them and they say, have you completed 20 or more Pokedex on your Pokedex? And if it's yes, then they'll gift you things. And it's worth it to get these things. Alright, anyways. I'm switching my hat, gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen. All set. Dragon Ball Z. Yeah. Dragon. Pump the dragon. Dragon Ball Z. Yeah. Dragon. Pump the dragon. Come get me. Down. Dragon Ball Z. Yeah. Boom. And that should make you want to watch Dragon Ball Z. Okay. Let's talk to this guy. What's he doing? Picking flowers? What a softie. Psh, you know what I'm doing? No, I don't even want to talk. I'm spraying Repel to keep wild Pokemon out of my garden. Yeah, you're spraying pesticides to send us to Big Pharma. We know all about your type, you disgusting cretin. Alright, anyways. We shall continue this mission. Let us continue this mission. Did you check out the museum? Just lie. Because if not, he's going to take you over to it, I think. Mart, Pokemart. Let's see if we need anything to purchase anything, yeah? In this game, since it's not the old version, it should tell you how many you have as well. Watch. Yep, in bag, 8. I have 8. I'm pretty sure if you buy 10 or more, they give you a... Oh, this isn't the one. There's no such thing as a Premier Ball, I think, in this one. But anyways, so it's not worth it. Buying 10 or 5, it doesn't matter. Because of that, I'm only going to buy 2. 8 plus 2 is 10. Let's go. There you go. Potions, I haven't bought one yet, and I have 5 just from finding them. Yep. Antidote, 3. Paralyze Heal, 1 more to make 3 as well. I like to have 5 or more, but not right now. I don't need it. I'm scarce on money for now in this game, so I'll wait. Burn Heal, 2 of them. I'll never have to buy any more either. I don't get burned very much. Escape Rope. You'll find one, but buy one too. It can save you time. Repel. Wow, I don't have enough to buy a bunch. Only 2 I can buy. Buy some repels that might help you when you're freaking going crazy in Mount Moon and other places like that. Don't talk to these guys, they do nothing for you. I'll try to... You could use this as a guide too so that I could save you time when you play this game. Oops, I said no. Oh, what did I do? I already warned you about this. I already told you just yep him. But instead, here you go. You waste your time. See you around. Thanks, and then you have to wait for him to walk away as well. Running shoes. That's one of Professor Oak's aides. Probably the first one. I'm Professor Oak's aide with an E. Don't worry, there's no AIDS here. I've been asked to deliver this, so here you go. Stigma received the running shoes. Now, ladies and gentlemen of the jury, Exhibit A, running shoes. All you have to do is hold down this B button right here. You see this button right here? Not this one that's A, this one that's B. You hold down the B button, and then with the control pad, you move around. You will move much quicker, you will save a lot of time. And this is what they gift you before you get the bicycle. I don't even use the bicycle much. I like running just because it's there and it's easy. Anytime you hold down the B button, you're good to go. Remember, I'll always cheer for you. Don't ever give up. From Mom. Thank you, Mom. W for mom. Can we get W's for mom in the freaking chat? That's not a chat because I'm not live. But you know what I mean. W mom in the comment section. That will let me know that you've made it this far. Let's see who we're getting at first, okay? Charmeleon's already jacked up. I don't need to keep grinding him out right now. But you know who I need to raise? Pikachu. Because who's going to beat Misty? Pikachu. It's all set up in my head for me. Mankey, I used to think he's the one I need to put there. I don't. There you go. There you go. Because Caterpie and Weedle need to evolve. At level 10, they'll evolve into that third and final form. At level 7, they evolve into their second form. So you take them from level 3 or level 5, whatever. You take them both to level 10, and you're done with them. All of a sudden, you fully evolve them. You don't have to use them. I don't use them. I used to use Butterfree, but that's silly, dude. Butterfree is cool because it learns like a psychic move, I guess. You know, Confusion. But that's one of the weaker ones. If you want a good psychic Pokemon in this game, you got to use Abracadabra, maybe even Alakazam if you can hack it, or trade. And then, if not, then I would just go with Drowsy to Hypno because they're very strong too. Just use a psychic Pokemon to use psychic moves. If you have a non-psychic Pokemon using psychic moves, it can get messy. Actually, Butterfree might be part psychic when it evolves. I don't think so though. I think it's bug and flying. I'm pretty sure. But let's get back into this. Like I said, Pikachu level 5. And I'm going to teach you something you probably already know if you're a Pokemon connoisseur. But let me break this down to the less adept. Okay? Watch this. Excuse me, you looked at me, didn't you? Shut up. I'm about to run game on you, girl. Now watch this. Why is she showing her butt to us? Her back to us? Last Janice would like to be on OnlyFans. I meant would like to battle. Last Janice sent out Pidgey, okay? Electricity beats flying. I'm at such a low level though, this might not be good. I'm already missing because I used Sand Attack. I gotta save right now, before it gets ugly. Alright, all saved up, quick save, you know? Now watch this. We need to start landing on Pidgey or we're in big trouble. No, that's bad. I can't keep doing that. Load game. I can't keep missing. They can hit me, that's fine, but I gotta hit them back. See? 3 attacks it's gonna take. If that brought him to yellow, it would need 2 attacks in total. But it didn't, and it almost did, so that means 3. Not good, not good. Oh my gosh. What if we get a critical hit? No, no critical hit there. Bro, we can't lose. Oh my god, we can't lose. And I want Pikachu to get all the experience from this, so I don't want to switch out yet. No, this is bad, bro. We might die here. Will they gift us this victory? Yaha! We win! Yes, let's go. Pidgey fainted. Pikachu 105. 1 level. We gained a level. Pikachu grew from 5 to 6. Plus 2, 2, 1, 1, 1, 2. Pikachu learned Tail Whip, a new move. Not important though. Last Janice is about to use Pidgey. Will I switch? No, but yes. Here comes the trick. My Pikachu would lose this battle, right? But I want Pikachu to get experience points. Well, unfortunately, he's not going to be able to beat this Pidgey and get all the experience points, but he can get half. Half? How so? Well, Pikachu got sent out in the battle, right? Now, I go Pokemon, and I switch to my strong one. I don't know if I picked that up, that's silly. Now watch this. Faux Pidgey, use Sand Attack. Whoop-de-doo. I'm switching Ember back. There you go. That should do it. That's how gangster Charmeleon is. Remember this. Pikachu got 52 experience points just for being in the battle and then switching out. This is how you get a Magikarp to turn into a Gyarados. It's a lot of grinding like that. Or you can just drop it off at the daycare. That works as well. I would do daycare because it's less grinding. And I personally am greedy and I want all the experience points from every single gym trainer to actually go to Pokemon that I'm going to keep in my party the whole time. So I'm not going to raise some Pokemon to level 20 so it can evolve and then put it away. Because all those experience points that went to that Pokemon were wasted on it when it could have went to people who are actually going to stay in your party the whole time. That's one of the very good suggestions I could give you on this game. Okay? So even if you're only going to raise 3 Pokemon, not 6, all that experience points is going to them only, not random Pokemon just so it can evolve. I don't care about that. There's other ways to do it, you know? But watch this. Pokemon, because Pikachu is now quite hurt, we must heal it. But now we can run. That makes it easier and quicker. Do you see? This game becomes much more manageable because now you can navigate quicker. I'm hitting the A button really quick right now and a lot of times. I'm just trying to expedite this process. I'm telling you, man, this is a great way for me to just relax. Sure, my mind's focused on something, but I can also just kind of go into autopilot, and I go about playing these games in autopilot, you know? Next part. And I think we're still at 6, not 7. But we'll see. We can do it. Don't lose to this silly Caterpie. The levels are a little crazy. I should be probably grinding out instead. We'll see though. We're gonna win. That's it. That's a big win. We might go to level 7. 7 it is. Great. You see that? I almost started with a level 3 Pikachu. That would have been more grinding. And now I'm already at 7. Instead of starting with a 3, we start with a 5 and now it's 7. This is exciting. Now, do I want to switch out for half? Or do I think I can win? I don't know. I might win. I'm feeling a little arrogant. Let's see what's going on, really. He's already quicker than me. There was no need for him to do that. Oh, yeah, there's no way I'm going to win. I mean, this is crazy. Oh, if he keeps using String Shot, I'm going to win. Wow. All he has to do is use Poison Sting a bunch and he'd win. But here I am. 5. I have to win 5 attacks. Or 4. That looked like 5. Now it might be 4. Ah! 1 more and I'm done. I don't like this. I don't like this one bit. No! We're done. You didn't see that. Alright, since we know that, we're going to avoid that this time. I knew the problem was going to be my hit points. Alright. Eventually you'll get Pikachu strong enough where you can do his own battles like a big boy. But for now, when the training wheels are on, you might want to do things like this. Besides, Ember's going to dust all of these losers. They just can't keep up with you, yo. Charmeleon is the GOAT right now. He's the one who's going to just ragdoll everybody for you. And every time it says that, you gotta say yes and go back to Pikachu again. Now, sure, Pikachu didn't get the full experience, but every 2 battles it's as if he did. So I just got half the experience for that last battle, and I'm gonna get half the experience for this battle as well. And that's what's worth it, you know? This is how you grind out Pokemon until they're strong enough to stand on their own. Then it becomes different, you know? All of a sudden, Pikachu will be one of the gangsters. Pikachu will be up there with Charmeleon. And eventually I'll have Raichu and Charizard. Great types in this game. Questionably the best electric type in this game, other than what, Gyarados? I meant Gyarados. What am I thinking of, bro? Zapdos. That's why, DOS. I messed up the DOS. But check this out anyways, yo. So you did that every single time when you realize that Pikachu's been hurt a bit, you've got to go heal, I'm telling you. It doesn't take long, as you can see, maybe 7 seconds to get there. Oh. And then 10 seconds to heal, and then 7 seconds back. That's under half a minute, you're there and back. So it's fine. Now you could be silly and you could just waste your potions. That's not worth the money. So that you could save some time. Maybe later, like when you're far away from Poké Centers, yeah. But for now, please don't do that. Just save your potions, save your items. Only use them when absolutely necessary, because you'll be rewarded for being smart about it, you know? Watch this. I like shorts. What, YouTube shorts? Or the shorts you're wearing, buddy? Yeah, he means the shorts he's wearing. Look at this nerd. Youngster Ben would like to battle. Would you, Ben? Would you really? Because I don't think you really want to battle, bro. Especially with the real me. It's not going to end well for you. Here it comes, by the way. Level 7 still. About to be at level 8 and then almost even 9. This will bring us to 8 and then we'll already be well on our way to 9. Oh my god, that's not good. This isn't good. Oh no. How did he hurt me that much? Pikachu's not strong enough yet to even have game. Bro, this is nuts. Why do the Pokemon gods are looking after me? I should be done. Oh my god, you see what I'm saying? Now, I never die this much. I'm just being careless and ignorant right now. Oh, what did I do, bro? Bro, I don't want to... What did I do? No, bro, I messed up. Now we have to repeat. Alright, so don't play the way I'm playing, dude. Be more strategic. I'm being a little too careless about Pikachu right now, because I want Pikachu to gain levels quickly, you know? And that's not happening right here. But it's okay. So we got set back a little bit for my foolishness. Now when I show you that you can load and save and you can do all these little hacks around the game, sometimes it takes away from the fun. So dying, that's fine. That will teach you not to die again, you know? This is bloody madness, gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen. Don't want to exclude anybody. Yeah, this is getting ridiculous to me. Even if you just do this the whole time, when you fight through this crowd of people, it's fine. That's a good thing. Because remember, your Pikachu is going to take half of everything. It's going to lay claim to that. And your Charmeleon will slowly but surely be getting some experience as well. So you're benefiting everybody. In every 2 battles, it's as if both of them got the full experience. You just have to do twice as many battles, that's all. You know, 50% plus 50% could equal 100%. Now watch this. Like I said, you fly to heal. 7 seconds. 10 seconds. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, over 10 seconds. 15 seconds. Still. 7, 7, and 15. That's 29 seconds. Basically half a minute. But you come back, right? Before you run into this person, let's save. That way you never have to do that again. Because we already did that twice. That's 2 times too many. Make sure Pikachu's there. He's the one you need to get the experience. He's only at level 7, not 17. Turn the volume up a little. I don't even know. It might have an auto feature where it balances out the volume all the time anyway. We'll see. No. I know for a fact that's the Rattata that will run game on me. Not happening. Half is better than nothing, right? You can't touch my Charmeleon, buddy. Nice try. Oh, not quick attack. You're nothing. You would destroy my Pikachu, but that's why my Charmeleon will destroy you. You're nothing, G. You're done. Rattata! Yeah, even when you evolve and eradicate, you're nothing. That's why I don't raise you. I've never used one in my team. They're not worth it. Pikachu grew to level 8 and learned Thunder Wave. Now it can paralyze opponents. This is good when... there you go. This is really good when you wish to capture a Pokemon in the future in this game, because you can weaken them and then you can use Thunder Wave in order to paralyze the opponent. When the opponent is in fact paralyzed, your chances of successfully capturing the Pokemon with any of the balls is much better. It raises much better, much higher. Yes, it's a good thing, not a bad thing. So be grateful for that, you know, and utilize it. Especially my Pikachu is going to become a Raichu, and I'm probably sticking with Pikachu. Sometimes I ditch Pikachu and switch out for another electric type like Zapdos. I might not do that. I might keep Raichu this whole way through. I've done that many times. Also, I'm going to save because now it brings me in the most up-to-date version. Let me make sure it actually popped up there. Yep. So then I can go like this. I'm going to try to actually fight now. And I'll show you the strategic usage of Thunder Wave. Thunder Wave, it costs a full turn and all. But now I can just paralyze for the remainder. Since it's a wild-type Pokemon, it's not. If it was a wild-type Pokemon, it couldn't really heal from it. But since it's a trainer, they might have an antidote. Whatever, you know? Watch this. Thundershock, buddy. Oh my gosh. I wish I had Poison. Poison's cool because it hurts the other Pokemon every turn. Not cool when it's done to you, though. I don't know if I can stay alive long enough to beat the second. I don't know. Looks like I have to hit it 5 times. That's not good. 12 to 9, then 9 to 7 or 6. 6. This is it. Oh, and rat! This isn't good. We're loading again. Alright, learn your place, Pikachu. Your place right now is to just switch and benefit. Learn from me so you don't have to make some silly mistakes. Charmeleon used Ember and this shit is over, my G. It's done. Pikachu just gained 72, as did Charmeleon. You just defeated youngster Ben, no problem. You tell me where Pikachu's hit points are at. Full. You can keep going. Save as much as you can, you know? We're almost halfway through with this little slew of trainers. This little congregation of losers. Let's see what we can do here. His power level's over 9,000. Watch this. You don't have to use Thunder Wave all the time. I could have used it. It might be good so that he doesn't hit me with Poison Sting as much. but it's fine. It also wastes a turn, so if he's not paralyzed by it, he might hit you with that. My goal right now is to make them faint as quick as possible. That's it. I'm trying to save time right here. And as you can see, I'm still 25 out of 25 thanks to this. The first time you realize you probably didn't need string shot. He already made me slower than him. There's no need to make me any slower. But that's his own downfall. Pikachu wins, full health intact still. There you go, level 9, right? 99 experience, it brought me to level 9. That's 999. Endings, which is going to transfer to new beginnings. Pikachu also has 27 hit points out of 27 hit points. Save the game. Once we hit double digits, like level 10, it gets easier for Pikachu to start beating people up on his own. Pikachu can kind of start to stand on his own 2 feet. Double digits changes things in the beginning. See, even this critical hit allowed me 1 hit and it was done. 102? Wow, I need 3 or 4 of those. That's crazy. Kakuna, no problem. Alright, don't make me laugh with the eye thing. What's next? Yeah! Oh, okay, I thought I'd have to hit him 3 times, but only twice is even better. 136. Oh, we're so close. We're so close. Thank God that we were able to fight Kakuna and Metapod. They're like freebies, because usually all they can do is harden, and if they can't use tackle, they can't hurt us. I was in fact starting to zone the heck out at that point, and I was like, nope, I can't zone out like that. By the way, now we have 1 badge out of 8 badges. So technically, in a way, we're 1/8 of the way through the game. But you still have to beat the Elite Four and get Mewtwo and Cerulean Cave. But yeah. Pikachu grew to level 10. How great is that? Player defeated bug catcher Greg. If I had new Pokemon, I would have won. Yeah, coulda, shoulda, woulda, buddy. Sigma got 108 for winning. Let's go. 108 plus 1 is 109. Kicked out of 109 countries. Why? The answer lies at the bottom of the rabbit hole, my friend. Alright, let's check this out. Pikachu. How interesting. He's missing a little bit of hit points. That's enough for me to want to heal. It sounds silly, but it may be the difference between him getting hit and fainting or getting hit and then being a really, really low hit points. So, strategy, you know? Sure, it takes me an extra 30 seconds to go there and back, but I wish to roll the dice anyways on that. Or rather than rolling the dice, being a crazy guy who gambles, I'm gonna be safe in my own opinions, you know, that are derived from safety. A net of safety, if you will. A safety net. Alright, let's go. Next one coming up. We've already beat that guy, right? There's another hidden one. I'll show you right now. Somebody tell me this is Pikachu. This is Pikachu. Alright, good job. Save. Legit. Both. We gotta save both right now, okay? I must sit up. I'm starting to fall into like the side of my bed because I'm starting to zone the heck out. But I need a good camera. Calvin. Sarah. What stinks is he's at 14. I'm supposed to be able to beat him. I don't know if I can beat him. I don't know. Excuse me. Let me show you what I mean. Thunder Wave might have been smart too. Or not. Just kill him in 2 hits. That's gross. Don't spit in your room. That's a horrible habit. Thundershock 2 times. He's done. This would probably get me to the next level. I think so. It's gonna be close. Nope, nothing. That's why I thought. 200 would have done it. 200 plus. The 174 was teetering on the edge. We're almost there at the next level. By the way, I didn't get paralyzed or hit, so I don't need to go heal. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You beat 5 out of 7. 2 more. That look you gave me, it's so intriguing. Okay, I don't know if you're flirting with me or just talking. So let's see. Yeah, he took 9 hit points from me, but in response he got paralyzed. That's another thing. You think, oh, you gotta use Thunder Wave to paralyze them as Pikachu, right? Not necessarily. Sometimes they hit us and they get paralyzed just for being blockheads. Just think, he used a physical attack like tackle on an electric type. So when he hits me with his headbutt or from tackling me, that's physical, his body touching my body. And since my body has electricity going through it, that electricity goes onto him. And that's what's cool. We win! Pikachu Brutal level 11. 1-1, baby. New beginnings. Attack +1. Defense +0 and special defense +0. That's a bad hit. But whatever. Pikachu is trying to learn Quick Attack. But Pikachu cannot learn more than 4 moves. Delete a move in order to make room for Quick Attack? Yes. What move should go? Let's see, everybody. We got Thunder Shock. That's not going anywhere. As you can see, 40 damage. Thunder Wave, I love that as well. Now, Tail Whip lowers their defense. Growl lowers their attack. I love lowering their defense sometimes. That way it's less hits. If I'm low on Thunder Shock and I really need to squeak by, I can use Tail Whip. But Growl just makes it so their attacks don't do as much. I'm not worried about defense that much or defensive moves. I'm always worried about attack. Offense, that's my game. Okay? So Growl, bye-bye. 1, 2, and poof. Pikachu forgot Growl, and Pikachu learned Quick Attack instead. That's a good move. That way, if Pokemon's not weak against electricity, I can just use Quick Attack instead. Last Sally is about to use Nidoran Female. I will not change. I think Thundershock's okay. 3 attacks will win. Growl, lowering my attack. That just makes me more upset. Now I'll have to use more things to win. Not quite though. Paralyzed for being a blockhead. Less than half health left and whatever else. Let's go, baby girl. Number 7 in the cluster of them. Caterpie, how could we ever defeat it? Sir, Thundershock's alright. It's not super effective or anything, but 2 hits wins. I'd say that's pretty dang good. 3 or more can be annoying. 2, I can rock with that. There you go, with the Metapod behind him. It's a freebie if you haven't known by now. Thanks. 2 to 3 hits. 3. Now he's paralyzed. He can't even probably harden. Oh, he hardened that. No, that other phone broke. She's gonna annoy me. Sorry, I heard the phone doing stuff. Somebody's blowing up my other phone. Yeah, come on in. What, is it locked? One second, I'm sorry. Just stick with me here, I'm getting out of my bed. I am playing my Pokemon game, and I'm traveling for real now, my main. You guys made breakfast? Yeah. Oh my god, it smells good. I'll be out in a little, I'm just playing my game, recording. Playing my Pokemon game. I guess it's Sunday, and somebody made a nice breakfast, a nice brunch. So that's exciting. I will enjoy that when I'm done playing for the day. And I keep dropping my pillow. This is annoying. 1 second. Got it. I'm back in my bed and I'm comfortable. I'm sexy and I know it. Boom, boom. Let's go. 169, baby. 169. Pikachu grew to level 12. What are you going to do about that now? Player defeated Bug Catcher James. Done like dinner. Huh, I never knew they said that. That must have been in the new game, this one. Stigma got 132 for winning. By the way, if you didn't know, this is a remake of Pokemon Red and Pokemon Blue. Those were the original games that were released in America. Now, the other ones existed in Japan. It was Red and Green. So Charizard and Venusaur, I think. Then they said, oh no, let's do Red and Blue. Haha, just because Americans like the Bloods and the Crips. Ha ha ha. Oh, or Republicans and Democrats. Oh, Red and Blue, not Red and Green. Ha ha ha. You know? And then I also read this book from China called Red Revolution, Red Light, Green Light, something like that. Red Revolution, Green Revolution, like Red Light, Green Light, kind of. And it talked about Mao Zedong and how there were good things and bad things. It just got me thinking off topic real quick. Let's see what's going on here, okay? Pikachu has lost a little bit of hit points, but I think he'll be just A-okay. Now, I said 7, but there's another one. Save the game real quick, okay? 2 hours. So we've been playing this gameplay is probably an hour already. I didn't know that. I get carried away when I play this game. But anyways, watch this. Save. I just get to Mount Moon and save, you know? Eek, did you touch me? Bro, you're not one of those, are you? She's one of the Me Too's. Oh, Me Too. Lying sack of shit. You liar. Eek, did you just touch me? No, I didn't. But now I'm gonna run game on you, because we're gonna fight. Alright? Oh, Jigglypuff. Jigglypuff, Jigglypuff.
Jiggly.
Oh, they even got the eyes wrong. It's supposed to be baby blue like my eyes, not this weird purple. What did they do to you, Jiggly? I'm gonna save. Okay, we're gonna turn the volume up a little. Let's get in the mood. Alright, you ready for this? I'm being a strategist because this Jigglypuff knows a move called Sing, and it will destroy your whole life. So just be careful. Oh no, you Sing! I'm ready for no nonsense, dude. Now if I switch, it could put my other Pokemon to sleep too. Good Jigglypuff, no Sing. Paralyzed too, I'm attacking first without a doubt. Ember, 2 Embers would probably kill it. No, 3! This is not good. Oh, this is not good, bro. It's just gonna take a little longer. There's a reason that this Pokemon only has one. There's a reason that this trainer only has one Pokemon, and it's this Jigglypuff. This used to get me mad as a kid. I used to like skipping this battle because of it. Bro, I'm not playing with this Jigglypuff at all. I woke up and I used Ember. Boom. One more and you're done. One more. Thank God. No more singing. You got you. I need some teeth whitening, bro. It's not that bad, but still, I want white teeth. I want movie star fake teeth. I want veneer fake Hollywood teeth. Not really, I want my own teeth. But I want them to look that good. Everybody does, right? Okay, player defeated last Robin. What about it? That's it? Yeah, that's it. Because you said, oh, did you touch me? Yeah, so now I steamroll you just to put you in your place. Because you're one of those type of people. What do you have to say after? Route 4 is at the foot of Mount Moon. Okay, you NPC. I'll talk to that person in a second. And them. It's pointless, but yeah. We'll see. Sometimes you can find something behind the rock, too. And this guy on the left, to the left of me on this screen, you can purchase a Magikarp from him. Then you could grind that Magikarp out by doing what I just did with Pikachu, or you could put them on the daycare and then come get it later and it will be a Gyarados. Now, since I did not start with the water type, I'd like to take that route. People are like, and they're doing it from the show, the TV show. This guy was trying to sell a Magikarp like a dud, as if it was like this great thing. And James from Team Rocket spent the rest of him and Jesse and the Elks' money on it, thinking that they're going to get rich, but they really got played. But so they put that in the game, but it's actually kind of worth it because 500 is not a lot. I don't even know if I have 500 right now. I do. Okay, watch this. Have I got a deal? Now you can wait and just get the Magikarp later, so that's what I'm probably going to do. A Magikarp. No, I'm not buying it. Sometimes you can buy it. I'm not doing it. I'll get an Oldrod and I'll capture a Magikarp. Thank you very much. Yeah. Team Rocket attacks civilian citizens. Blah, blah, blah. Don't talk to these people. You really don't need to. I will let you know which ones give you stuff and which ones don't. I used to do this. Go up to every single rock and hit the A button. Eventually you could find things that are hidden. I don't think any of these rocks have anything though. So I think it is indeed a waste of time. But other things throughout the game are not. But like the ones that just so happen to be positioned over here, yeah, as you can see, I didn't get anything. Now, I might talk to this guy. He's not going to do anything for you either, but why not? Phew, I better take a rest. Grown, that tunnel from Cerulean takes a lot out of you. Yes, it does. Now, this is where you find Spearow, but I already caught a Spearow earlier, which I didn't know you could do, like way earlier in the game. Nidoran Nail, really? Bro, you could use this because I like to raise Nidoking. Turn him into Nidorino and then Nidoking. And as soon as he becomes Nidorino, you can use a Moonstone and make him a Nidoking. At level like 16, you could have a stage 3 out of 3 fully evolved Pokemon. Now you might say, okay, you can do that with Beedrill and Butterfree at level 10. But they're not on the same level. I'm telling you, you can take a Nidoking and run with them. You can use them against the Elite Four and against anybody. Nidoran is great, male or female. Now because of that, I'm thinking we capture this guy right here. So, let's go to save. I forgot that I also should have done that. Because I like to do a full, what I call a full through, where I fully play everything through before going to the next part of the game. So by the time I go into Mount Moon, everything before it, I've already caught every Pokemon you could possibly catch without putting cheat codes into the game. So I've already caught all those Pokemon that you can catch. That way I don't have to ever go back to an area that's complete. That's my OCD, okay? So watch this. Thunder Wave, it'll make it easier to capture, and sometimes it will be paralyzed and it will attack second, and sometimes it won't attack at all because it will be paralyzed. Very interesting, you know? I don't know what Thundershock will do. I don't want him to die. Okay. That's it. He's mine. You can catch a Nidoran male, a Nidoran female, and a Jigglypuff. And a Spearow. But I already have Spearow. Now we have male, Nidoran male. We still need a Nidoran female. They're hard to find. I think you can find both of them in Fire Red or Leaf Green. But in this one, I think it's more popular that you find the male. And in Leaf Green, it's more popular you find the female. In either game, you can take this Nidoran male, you can trade it. And later, they can, if you have a Nidorino, if you've evolved it already, later in the game, you can also trade that. So you have 2 chances to get the female version. 3 actually, because you can capture it. 4, because you can also capture it in the Safari Zone. That's what I would do, is just don't trip about it. You have this one for now. I usually like to do this. I would have Charmander, which becomes a Charizard. I would have Pikachu, which becomes a Raichu, and I would have a Nidoran male, which becomes a Nidoking. So those were my 3 that I would rock with usually. I don't want to raise this one really, because I do it all the time. I want all my experience points going to Charizard and Raichu for now, maybe. And wait till I get an Eevee. Wait till you see what I evolve the Eevee into. Yeah. You already know, because I already have a fire type and an electric. So you know, by order of elimination of the old school Eevee, the trio that it could evolve into, you know who I'm talking about. Vaporeon, baby. I love Vaporeon. He's so gangster. When he uses Bite Attack as well, you can use him to defeat all the Ghost-type Pokemon. So it's pretty cool. Give a nickname to the captured Nidoran male. No nicknames. We don't do that. Your name is Nidoran male. That's it. Darn it. Why another one? Also at level 7. I do like grinding it out, so I don't like running wild battles because it already takes time for you to have ran around, run into it, then it pops up, then you have to go to run and then get away. With all that time it just takes a little more time to defeat it and get the experience points. So you might as well just grind it out like I do. Or, and if you don't want to have to do either side, what you can do is ignore it altogether by using repels. You use a repel item, I'll show you right now without using it. You go to bag, and over from Pokeball to the left, over again. You're going to see potion. What else do you see? Antidote, repel. Prevents weak wild Pokemon, or just wild Pokemon, from appearing for 100 steps. Now the reason it says weak wild Pokemon, you still might run into one. And if you do run into a Pokemon during a repel, super repel or max repel, it's going to be a strong version. Like when you're in Diglett Cave, it will be a Dugtrio every time. That's how you find the Dugtrio easily and automatically. You put a repel on and run around, and you will run into a Pokemon and be like, I thought it wasn't going to do that. And it says weak Pokemon. You will run into a really strong Dugtrio. And if you can somehow capture that, you can use it to defeat the third gym leader. I don't do that. I just get any other Pokemon and I teach it Dig. You get the Dig as a TM. But we're getting ahead of ourselves here. Let me just do a little bit and see if I can find a Nidoran female. If I can find a Nidoran female, that will make it easier and I won't have to get it in the future. I'm not going to obsess over it though. I'll make a rule right now. We already have Spearow. By the time I find and capture a Jigglypuff, if I have not found a Nidoran female, I'm out. We're moving on. Okay? So I'm in here to find, we've already caught the Nidoran male. That's great. Nidoran male is all set. We're looking for Nidoran female. And more realistically, we're looking for a Jigglypuff. Clefairy is going to be in Mount Moon. But Jigglypuff is right outside of Mount Moon, which is right here. It's funny, it should be telling you something, because when you fight this girl right here, the only trainer, she only has one Pokemon, and it's Jigglypuff. And that's because this is where you capture a wild Jigglypuff, my friend. Every time Pikachu runs into a flying type, I am defeating it, because it's worth the experience points. Remember, I'm trying to make Pikachu quite strong. And we already got Pikachu into double digits, which is great. I want to say that Jigglypuff will pop up in the middle of this whole area. It has, see, this is where I usually capture Nidoran male. This is going to take too long if I keep fighting. So sometimes you will still be running away. But like right around here is where I find Jigglypuff. I guess I'm going to have to fight a little. Somebody tell me, Jigglypuff, where are you?
Puff, puff, Jigglypuff!
Where are you at? We're gonna find him or her. Trust me. Because I don't want to have to be like, oh, I'm somebody who didn't capture Jigglypuff. I mean, we can't have that, right? That just shows weakness and Jigglypuffness. Ooh. Grew to level 13. Good job. Bro, I feel like we're never gonna find Jigglypuff. It's bound to happen. It's impossible for you not to find Jigglypuff eventually. But the eventually part is what hurts me. Because I could really just as easily just skip this part. But why would I do that when I never skip it even when I'm playing by myself? And then what? When I record myself, I'm going to skip it? No. I want to show you where certain Pokemon are, how to catch them, also how hard it would be to even find them once. That's why when you find a Jigglypuff, make sure to save. If you have a ROM, if you're playing on a ROM, make sure that you save. So that way, in case Jigglypuff breaks out, runs away, or dies, you do too much damage to it, whatever, you can retry it without having to try to run into one again. They are so rare to run into. So it's okay though, because when you do run into it, you can make it count. Madness, bro. I'm thinking we find it soon, because this is getting pretty annoying. I don't want to just be some grinder like this. I'm sick of grinding. Alright, well I like to play the number 10 rule. We'll do 10 more wild Pokemon. If none of them are Jigglypuff, we're gone, no matter what. And we've already ran into 4. Let's call it 4. This is number 5, which is Pidgey. 5 down, 5 to go, everybody. Remember that, and that's fine, dude. Now the thing is, I'm not going to use Jigglypuff to evolve into Wigglytuff and then use it on my team. I'm not. I will evolve it with the Moonstone just to complete the Pokedex. I don't even necessarily complete the whole Pokedex either, because you have to trade or you have to do cheat codes. If you just play by the rules completely, you're not doing that. Especially like Mew, forget about it. Well, I don't think they count Mew as you needing it to complete the Pokedex, because Mew is 151, and they're even in the song in the back in the day they used to say there's 150, but then they'd also say more to see, because they knew more Pokemon were going to be invented. They knew the show was a hit, and they had to do it, you know? Which is very cool. I used to love the TV show as a kid. I mean, I would watch all the time, and I would play video games. So, like, Pokemon had me. When I was a kid, man, I mean, my heart and soul was in it. I was on the swing one day in our backyard. We had this little swing set, and me and my cousin were on the swing going back and forth. And we were talking about, like, what do we want for prayers, like saying prayers. And I would say, God, please just let Pokemon be real. I promise I'll be the best of trainers. I promise I'll get all the Pokemon and I'll help them all. And I want to be friends with them, just how Ash Ketchum was. And so I looked up to that. So whoever made that, thank you. Whoever invented Pokemon, thank you. Because you gave me a promising and bright childhood. It's not that it was only all my childhood, but it was a good portion of it. And it brought brightness to my day. It gave me more light and happiness. It gave me something to obsess over and fall in love with. And that's so important for a child, you know? So thank you for that. Big shout out from America. Bro, I think we're already at number 10. This is getting to be pretty much madness on my part. Instead of complaining, let's think like we've already found the Jigglypuff. Thank you for blessing us with this Jigglypuff. You're a good God. You're the best God. I love you. And we get a Mankey. Okay. Mankey's different. So it might be working a little bit. I think it's clearly been 10 in a row, so I should be listening to the rule I made. Oh my gosh. I'm going sideways. Here we go. Dude, we're gonna run out of Thundershock PT. I mean, this is madness. I just grinded from 12 to 13, now 13 to 14 almost. I mean, this is different. This is where Jigglypuff is, right by where she is. Ironically enough. Oh man, I thought it was it for a second. 3 more tries, huh? Or once I gain a level. As soon as I gain the next level, I'm out. Dude, this might be the first time in a long time where I don't capture a Jigglypuff. Wow, I'm pretty sad. But in the future, down the stretch, I'll catch a Ditto. And Ditto can become anybody, technically. So as long as you catch a Ditto, you've caught everyone. No. It doesn't work like that. Come on, Jiggly. No! I believe in the power of Jiggly. You know they're playing with us. And I've seen people do like 20,000 resets when they're live just to see if they can get a shiny. So if people can do that, I can get this Jigglypuff. Come on. I'm being a baby about it. This ain't it, guys. Ladies and gentlemen. I have to stop saying guys, because it's both. Yo, this is madness. Stop it. This will get me to the next level, by the way. So, now, let's do 3 more. I swear, not 4. 3 more. +14 Pikachu. +2 attack. Good job. This is 1 out of 3. Nope, not good. Just try fighting. I always run away from Mankey. What happens if I thundershock the Mankey? 2 hits. Paralyzed, by the way. So my Charmander is 17 or 18 or something, or Charmeleon. And now my Pikachu is getting up there too, which is great. So now I have 2 Pokemon that are pretty tough cookies. This is right where Jigglypuff is. Come on. Bro. This is number 2 out of 3. I have 1 more chance, guys. 1 more, that's it. That's how sad this is. And I'm going to feel bad, like, every once in a while as we're advancing in this game, I'm going to be reminded that I don't have a Jigglypuff. They're going to be like, oh, did you not have a Jigglypuff on your team? Oh. I mean, that's crazy. That's it. We're leaving it. No Jigglypuff. I'm about to go Jigglypuffless. 1 more for good luck. I give up. That's fine. I mean, it's fine to give up sometimes in life, right? Even when I say I give up, I don't. When we run out of Thundershock, no, I'm just kidding. Because I'll keep pushing the freaking thing. Dude, there's no way that I'm 0 for 20. It does not take 20 times to find a Jigglypuff. It just doesn't. They did me so dirty, bro. I don't appreciate it. And Jigglypuff's supposed to pop up in the middle of this field. That's what I was always taught about. And because I had done it over and over by finding Jigglypuff in that field. I just had to talk into my receiver where my phone receives audio. I guess we're grinding out like nobody's business right now. Pikachu is going to be a gangster because of this. Does anybody have a puff of the Jiggly? So if you were going to start playing Fire Red, which you've probably done many times, what's your favorite if you really had to choose? I don't even think I can choose. I'm stuck between Squirtle and Charmander for starting Pokemon. Because they're different paths, but both paths lead to success, in my opinion. Bro, I'm getting upset. Oh my god, dude, this is a big video. Bro, I had no idea. I'm about to be an hour and 40 minutes in. This is madness. What about at the bottom? Ah! What happens when you never give up in life? Never give up in life. Oh my gosh. Nobody's ever had a clip where they freak out over a level 3 Jigglypuff. Nobody. This is it. One must save the game on both files. Both files. Just in case. Turning the volume down. We don't need the music. Let's go. We are the music. You understand? At this point, you're going to go Thunder Wave. That is going to weaken said Jigglypuff. Now it's easier to capture. And if I hit it with anything, Pikachu would probably off it by accident. I'm bringing the music back. Let's Let's save on one of them. I've never taken it this serious. Catching a level 3 has never been so stressful. Take the level 5. Poison Sting doesn't do much damage though. My best bet is maybe Pidgey. This sounds crazy. Remember, I'm trying to weaken it, not defeat it. Okay, we can do this. Pidgey's a gangster. No! Here's the thing, guys. Sean Strickland. Here's the thing, guys. No! No, no! You can't do that. Oh, hell. I thought restored paralysis. This is still crazy. What is this thing doing to me? It does not want to be caught, bro. It does not want to be caught. Face it. What, I'm supposed to stay asleep this whole time? Bro, this is nuts to me. Way to just like stretch it out, Jigglypuff. Dude, I probably could have caught it just by throwing a Pokeball right away. Why didn't I try that? Anyways. Bro! I'm gonna wake up and hit it and take out that much, and then it will put me back to sleep, and then we'll wait 3 to 5 turns, and then I'll hit it again. Bro, they really want to stretch this out. And I'm not even gonna use or raise the Jigglypuff. Dude, I can upload this part of the video is like me freaking out over a level 3 Jigglypuff and being a baby. Okay? At this point, you've got to save it. You've got to save it, baby. Up top, right? And make sure it's really there. It is. Okay? We're going to go for capturing it. Right now, it's about to get really serious. You think we'll do it? Let me get my eyebrows ready. No! What are you doing to me, bro? Load the game. We're gonna act like that never happened. What do you mean, the failed catch? We've always won. See? Ah! Third time's a charm. Get in that ball, bitch. Yo, Jigglypuff is ours. We got the Jigglypuff. Oh, we got the Jigglypuff. And we're not even going to use it. It captivates foes with, acting like you can catch it, but then it's really hard to catch and even find. Oh, that's not what it says. It captivates foes with its huge, round eyes. What do you think I was going to say? Then lulls them to sleep by singing a soothing melody. Jigglypuff, Jigglypuff. Like that, but actually good. You know? Give a nickname to Jigglypuff? How about Elvis? Quite a singer. No. Your name is Jigglypuff. Nothing less, nothing more. I can't believe we did it. Bro, like 15 minutes of madness. And I'm not worried about... Let me turn the volume down. I'm not worried about finding and capturing a needle and female, not this early on. Like I said, you can trade for it, or you can simply get the male and the female, Nidorino and Nidorina, all 4 of them, in Safari Zone. I don't know why I couldn't think of the word or the phrase Safari Zone. It shouldn't be that big of a deal. Alright, so now that we got that though, we can take a deep breath. We're about to go heal again. Not only that, but Pikachu's about to gain another level, I think, or it just did. Very impressive, you know? Beep, 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 beep. Congrats, thank you. You gotta tell me what's going on with the Pokémon. 14, about to be 15, by the way. See? 14 and 17. I just want to get this little part because part 3 is going to be Mount Moon. But right now, no, bro. Level 10's pretty good. We did it. One hit point, really? Now that was a lot less stressful than Jigglypuff, was it not? First thing you run into somebody, it's a Pokemon you need, and you capture it no problem. Zubat. Now Zubat's not bad. You have Zubat, Golbat, and the other game's Crobat. You might be able to get Crobat in this game somehow, because it's the remake, but I don't know. Give a nickname to the captured Zubat. I just know, I'm pretty sure I've seen Fire Red and Leaf Green games where people are catching Gen 3, 4, 5 somehow. I don't know. I don't know that much about this game. As far as I look at it, I'm kind of stubborn. I just see it as being a remake of Red and Blue. But obviously they added some stuff to it. I'm gonna go ahead and get this guy out the way, like, quickly. Already caught you, same level too. This time I'll just work on defeating you. Yeah, I need to gain a level, so, yep. Super effective, one-hit KO. You're gonna see a lot of those. Between Pikachu and Charmeleon, we're about to start running game. Remember, Ash had a Charmander and Ash had Pikachu. In fact, in seasons 1, 2, and 3, those were like your go-tos for a battle. So even though he never evolved Pikachu, which I think he should have thrown a Thunderstone at it and then like, hey, catch, and played a prank, and Pikachu's like, oh, catching it, and then it evolves, and then he goes, haha, you changed. And then it would be like, whang, I'm Raichu now. Now I'm stronger, God forbid. Like, that's crazy, bro. Then again, we wouldn't... I think it's a beautiful way they wrote it. I wouldn't have done it any different, actually. Because it proves that Ash loves Pikachu, or Pikachu loves Ash, and there's no need for him to change just to get stronger. And it would never be the same again. It wouldn't be Pikachu, it would be Raichu. It's just too different. It's like if I changed from 6'4", 250 to being like, 8'5" and weighing like 500 pounds. I don't want it. Sure, I'm stronger and bigger. I don't want that. People will be like, you're a freaking freak. I don't want that. I'm happy the way I am. So I get it. Pikachu grew to level 15. Pikachu's trying to learn Double Team at this point. That just makes its evasiveness increase. It makes it harder to land an attack on it. I'm not too worried about it. Double Team, I will say yes though. Because what I want to do is I want to get rid of Tail Whip, I think. No, I don't. Stop learning Double Team? Yeah, because I don't need it. Pikachu did not learn Double Team. I'm not worried about strategic stuff or defense in this game. This game is purely offense for me. My Pokemon, I'll grind it out until I'm at a higher level than you. Then I'll utilize type advantages to smoke you. That's just what I do. It's quite easy. Yeah. Kakuna Matata. Haha, Kakuna Matata. But yeah, you get it. You get the point, right? Let's go with, I mean, you can tell I'm zoning out. I'm acting like I have to strategize against the Kakuna. Come on, let's be real. Now, I beat this game a lot quicker when I'm not talking to y'all and, like, recording. So, just know that this game's probably going to take 30 hours to beat, when I could do it in, like, probably 18 to 24, and without even trying to go quick. You could speed run it, but I mean, I complete everything in the game within that time frame usually. It usually takes about a day to beat the game. It's like 24 hours. It will tell you, you know? Like, when I started this right now, I was already an hour and 4 minutes in or whatever. Now I'm like almost 3 hours. I wanted to do hour-long sections where I game for an hour each time. This one's already on its way to 2 hours, so I don't know what the heck happened. But yeah, it's fine. I'm not worried about time frames anymore. I'm really not. If one of my videos is 45 minutes instead of an hour, so be it. If one of my videos is 2.5 hours instead of 1 hour, so be it. You know? We'll be where we're at. We're just gaming. Like, I'm not... My other videos, yeah, sure, where I'm talking about topics, they always have to be between, what? 3 minutes for my YouTube shorts, but then for my long videos, it's like 10 to 25 minutes. Never over half an hour. Because I can get the point across in less time. But this is something a bit different. This is gaming we're talking about. Just like reaction videos and gaming on this channel. You're going to see a lot of that. I think we beat one more person who's annoying. That way, next time we play, we don't have to worry. There will be one less annoying person. But look, I don't even care. Level 7 ain't going to do much for me. Let me show you some stuff here. I should have healed before this, but then I would just heal again. And that's 2 healings from just fighting one person. I'm not doing that. Not happening. Especially if somebody's name is Iris. Bro, and I knew it was a Clefairy. Just like that other lady had a 14 Jigglypuff, she has a 14 Clefairy. They can become quite annoying quickly. So let me show you yet again. I'm going to use Thunder Wave. This prevents the fairy from attacking sometimes and makes it slower. So I like doing this, especially when they actually come with somebody who is a worthy adversary for once. Most of the wild people I encounter, not wild people, but like most of the Pokemon that I fight from trainers are not too big of a deal, right? But when you find one like this, yeah, they're going to give you a little more of a run for your money than the others, you know? See? Like my attack's not doing that much. That's upsetting to me. I like to kill each Pokemon in 1 to 2 attacks, like every time. So when it takes 5 hits, it upsets me. I'll be honest, 4. Okay, when it does 4 hits, that's a little bit better. As you can see, it hasn't hit me yet. I've been at 33 since the beginning. Now it's starting to attack, now because I mocked it. Okay? Hit twice, it's over, dude, it's all over. We gotta heal real quick. We got to heal real quick and shit. For a bit. What they better do at the end of the day is once they lit. Shit. Bringing it back and then they track them over there, sink your ship. Quick. Cause y'all don't really want to get up in them, I'm gonna do it slick. Like Rick. Get it slick Rick over there up in the spot. You get addicted to any substance over there that you put in your body too much. Okay. Bringing it back to the track over there, spitting it back over there. That's a rap, yeah, I'm rapping to the Pokemon theme over there up in the spot. Y'all know what I mean. Now we can do it like that. And we can do it like that. Bring it all back. Killing y'all traps. What do y'all think about that? Okay. We healed. We did what we had to do. We got past this part. And then when we return in this game, we will be in Mount Moon. I still have not caught a Geodude, a Paris, or a Clefairy, or an Onyx. You might be able to catch Onyx in this one, I think. But the other ones for sure. Here you go. Literally, we're about to go like this and save the game. This is save slot number 1. This is the main way to save your ROM, okay? That's what it will look like when you're playing the real games, too. Then after that, since you have a ROM, that's good, right? You're going to go save, quick, save, slot 1. As far as I'm concerned, where it says quick is slot 1, where it says slot 1 is slot 2. Slot 1 and slot 2, that's what I'm concerned with. So I've saved it multiple times. I'm even going to go like this and save again, just in case. That's my crazy OCD, you know? Stigma saved the game. Now I know that for a fact. That's all I got in this one. We will pick up where we left off right here. So this is going to be episode number 2 of Pokemon Fire Red with Sigma the Stigma, okay? And then when we continue with episode 3, we'll start off right here. One above this thing. I won't play without recording because we're playing through. We're going to play this whole game together, okay? That's all I got. Thanks so much for stopping by. It's been your boy, Sigma the Stigma, and welcome to Sigma Gaming. And until next time, stay safe, be blessed. Oh, sorry. Stay safe, be blessed, and live lavishly. I'm going to see all of you in the next video. And until then, just know that I love you all. Peace.